How are you doing? I'm going to be talking about anger, disgust, envy, fear, happiness, jealousy. Alright, let me start again. Alright, my name's Ashley. I have pages Broken Childhood Support and two groups, Broken Childhood and Broken Childhood 2.0. Tonight I'm going to talk about a few emotions and what that emotion brings up for me about related to my trauma, related to my PTSD, related to my present life. All right, the first one, anger. I was definitely angry at my abuser. I was angry at myself. I was mad at God. I was mad at whatever spiritual being exists up there. I was mad at all of it. Disgust. Excuse me. Disgust. I was disgusted with myself. Disgusted that a grown man would be attracted to a child. I should give a trigger warning in the description. Whoopsie. I'm sorry. You can look me up on Facebook. Broken Childhood Support. Dash trauma survivors. And that's for supporters of trauma survivors and trauma survivors. Childhood trauma or teenage trauma or whatever kind of trauma. Alright, discuss. Another thing that brings up is men. Well, I say men, but anybody touching me, any stranger, any unwanted touches, whether it be my shoulder, my arm, or my hair, especially. I feel like I need to wash my own hands before I touch my hair. And if I do touch my hair, for some reason with wet or dirty hands, it's usually about the end of the world for me. Because it's gross. I feel like I need to go home and take a shower no matter where I am. Anyway, disgust. Men flirting with me or making me feel trapped or uncomfortable or disgusted, for lack of a better term. Envy. Oh gosh. When I first got away from my abuser, I was envious of, every time somebody talked about a childhood, I was pissed. I was mad as hell. God, man. But envious. Envious of people who like makeup. Polish my skin. I think I look good with makeup on, but it aggravates the shit out of me. The crap out of me, I'm sorry. Fear. I think I feared being happy for the longest time because I was so used to being sad or hiding or being small or quietly crying. Hitting objects like punching bags without proper protection and cutting myself and starving myself and all that, and I was still afraid of being happy, of being safe, of having boundaries, I guess, too. Like, I was out of fear of everything. A few of my triggers that were unexplainable at the time, as far as like not being able to keep myself from reacting, was peppermints from Sonic, driving a car, although I know how. Sorry. Fear of the future, because I never thought I'd live, not last, like cheese. I never planned a future. Didn't take my SATs at all. I never settled on anything to be, really. I mean, had I really pushed myself, I would be a psychology professor by now, or maybe a mortuary. Anyway, a happiness, when I finally did, goodness, when I finally did that, I don't know if I didn't really find it. I guess I created it, allowed myself to have it. I found ways to be happy, and it was wonderful. I'm confused as to, I'm too happy about it to figure out why, or how, rather. I just created the happiness. It happened. I feel like I did see to still have a sense of humor, of course. Jealousy, I think I covered that with envy, kinda, I guess. I guess envy would just be like wishing you had it, and jealousy would be sort of a hatred towards because you don't have it. I don't know about that. Jealousy. I think I was jealous of people that seemed to have it all together, or had better friends, or I don't know, just better situation than me. I guess that would be kind of like envy. Different kind of maturity level, I guess, for different reasons. Anyway, love. I think that finding out that your skin changes every 7 years, I don't know, it made me feel warm and fuzzy inside, and because my abuser hadn't touched her, his touches had disappeared, they hadn't lingered, because it had been more than 7 years. And, oh God, I'm trying not to cry, y'all. I started loving myself. Not without negative self-talk and feeling like crap. some days. Sadness, of course, we all know that. I used to be afraid of drowning in my own tears. I didn't want to cry because, okay, let me start at the beginning, I guess. I didn't want to think of my abuse because it was so sad, and I couldn't do anything about it, and I was stuck right here in my throat. All over again, I guess. I confessed to my mom at 19. I confessed to boyfriends after we'd had sex. So they wouldn't reject me, but they would know that I was flawed and damaged and somebody to treat easily, I guess. I don't know. But the sadness was too much for me at one time. Also, told everybody on the page, with the page, I guess, about my abuse online. I felt like it was 2014, but it was definitely 2015 because I'd already done the therapy, I think. Maybe not exact. Maybe like close to being done with it, 6 months in, maybe. I'm not sure. The group came first. I think that was May, so yeah, almost 6 months, I guess. Me and my wife created a video about it. I share it every now and again when it comes back up on my memory. Let's see, shame. Oh God, shame. Whew. So Brene Brown. Oh God, you can't talk about shame without talking about Brene Brown. It's like some sort of law or something. I don't think I understood shame until Brene Brown. I want to say it wasn't even that. No. My first Brene Brown book. Gifts of Imperfection. I really wanted to grab it, but my pants are unbuttoned, so I'm not standing up. I can't breathe otherwise. Alright, shame. Really not much now. Okay, shame. Brene Brown described it being like shame is not just like sexual shame. Shame can be other things as well, but say you're at the grocery store and maybe it's not in recent early 20s, let's say that. You go to the grocery store, you pile a whole bunch of stuff in your cart, and you get up there and you're broke. You didn't know how broke because you don't check your account. So you get up there and declines your card, and you have to put some things back or move some money over or pay with 2 cards or whatever you have to do. Maybe you just have to make some sort of decision, and they never really whisper it. I really don't even like to say it when I'm a cashier. So, excuse me, goodness gracious. So being embarrassed, being ashamed, beating yourself up, like negative self-talk goes along with it. Especially if it's like a small town, you feel like everybody is gonna know you're broke. Everybody's judging you for having food stamps already. Yada, 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 parenting and all that jazz, because your kids are screaming or wanting something that they never get when your card is declined and you can't afford what you have there. shame for me was deep. God, it was so deep. Before my first therapy, well, not first therapy, I guess, for only group therapy I had experienced, I had come from a psych ward hospitalization of 3 days after a Xanax and alcohol and marijuana induced trance. I don't know. It was a whole bunch of factors. It was a whole big, scary, crazy weekend. I guess it was my first attempt to help people, but this was way before group. This was the beginning of, I guess, the transition from MySpace to Facebook. Facebook was kind of like, I can't do much here, but we're all right. So, I was, oh God, I had so much shame. I guess I confessed. It was my turn to share my secret, and I unlocked lots of bad memories that I'd pushed away and tried to forget about, and there come the shame too, right behind it. Of course, it wasn't public, I don't guess, but it was in front of a good bit of people. It was a bad weekend, but good in the sense that, yet again, I'm still alive. So, it was definitely a big thing, and I got misdiagnosed with bipolar disorder, so that kind of sent me on another whole nother spiral. Goodness gracious. So that it did in that whole process was a good lesson in shame, because people like Brené Brown and the book Gifts of Imperfection, I had it for a long time before I actually took it seriously and read it all the way through and understood what I was reading, or gave it all the time it deserved, processed it, and wrote notes about it in my book and really participated. I think it was the first time I really was successful in the long term, and not just the excitement of just reading the book itself, and then you go back out in the world and you're the same person, and you just have a tiny bit of perspective and you don't know what to do with it. But that book, I feel like, and I've dabbled, I've been in this crazy cycle over and over and over, where I go through the Bible thing, and then I go through the psychology, the technical aspect of it, and then I go through something positive, then I go through something like shocking or whatever, and then I go through all these other things, and I come out different every time. I come out maybe with different color hair, hell, I don't know. I change, I morph, I survive, a little bit of thriving, I don't know, trying to be not modest, but maybe a little bit here and there, sprinkle. Let me see, last one, guilt. I feel like I'm rambling. Guilt for being young, guilt, my mom's guilt to me, to the situation, to not knowing, to knowing but not knowing. I don't know. Not directly. Guilt in not doing enough for someone until they've passed away and they're gone. Guilt, feeling guilty for really blaming myself, thinking it was my personality, it was PTSD symptoms. I just noticed that I've been 20 minutes, so I think I'm going to wrap this up with, this is random, 5 Minute Calm. This is random book I bought for $3 at a local sort of discount store. I never expected them to have, when they first come here, to have anything really, rather, that I could use, because I've been through so many books about, I don't even have them all, blown them out, lost them, tried to get rid of them, had them ruined. Oh, God. They are, I've got plenty of self-help books back there and some other mess. But I've been trying to go positive route, and sorry, distracted. Trying to listen to podcasts and all these things to change. So visualize the change you want. This is a meditation book, kind of. It's 5 Minute Calm, but they're mostly meditations. Another way to use your imagination to improve your life is to visualize the changes you want to make in your life. You'll find the more that you practice this exercise, the more things in your life will change for the better. Why? Because continually visualizing something can help bring those changes. Here's what to do. First, get comfortable, either sitting or lying down. Number 2, close your eyes. Take a few deep, relaxed breaths, then form a picture in your mind of some kind of positive life change. Maybe it's a career goal, or a change in your health or appearance, situation, confidence, or anything else. Keep it simple and stick to one thing. You can always tackle other areas in separate sessions. And if you would write it down, maybe a Post-it note or an index card, or in lipstick on your mirror, and read it every day. Imagine yourself in your new situation. How do you look, act, feel? How do you like being this way, looking this way, having this job? 4, if you like it and it feels right, then continue this visualization for at least 5 minutes every day. Imagine it with confident intention. Be flexible with visualization. As your life changes, your visualization may change and grow. You may realize, for example, that as your life becomes less stressful and more rewarding, you don't really need to be financially wealthy because you have gained emotional and spiritual wealth instead. The trick is to continue visualizing. The more you use your imagination, the stronger it becomes, just like a muscle. To add power to your visualization, use affirmation as a mantra for your meditation, worded positively, as if the change had already taken place. Rather saying, I won't be sick, say, I will be well. Use the affirmation as a mantra while you visualize your goal. All right. I'm going to end there tonight. Thank you for watching it. And if you are on a replay, you can comment replay down and tell me what you think and ask me questions about the emotions and the book 5 Minute Calm. Thank you and have a good night.